All right, so I got to do this introduction because you're the infamous Tank, singer and songwriter. We got to make sure we give you your props for sure. Yo, you've been in the game for over 20 years, and it was so funny. I was taking a road trip with my daughter recently, right? And we were going on our way to Alabama to visit her college, and she was singing "When We," and I was like, "Oh, you ain't singing what you talking about when we?"
Oh Lord.
I was like, oh my goodness. But it's a reflection of you, how you're able to bring in the new audience and still hold on to your day ones. What is your key to longevity, man?
um just living in the
Uh-huh.
now. Like,
Uh-huh.
I mean, I tell a lot of artists, like, you stay current by being current. Like, I don't sit back and look at my plaques from the old records and count my stats from what I've done and tell war stories about, all the good things that I've done. And you want to be something, you need to be like, no, I'm trying to figure out how I can be better today. I'm trying to figure out what I can do today that makes me matter in this space, in this universe. And so I just stay current. I stay in it. You know what I mean? I know when the new drip is dropping. You know what I'm saying? I
Uh-huh.
know when Amiri dropping that new drip. I know when Chrome got something new in there. Like, I know when that's happening. I know when
Uh-huh.
Chris Brown is dropping some new music. I know when Bryson Tiller has got a show. You
Uh-huh.
understand what I'm saying? Like, I know what's happening.
You
You know
be
what I'm
in
saying?
these streets.
I'm in these collective streets.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And that's what I tell my daughter. She's like, Ma, I'm like, look, girl, I be in these streets. You gotta know what's popping in the streets for
You
real.
gotta know. You
All
gotta
right,
know.
so getting down to the music. Before we get started, number 8 on Media Base right now and climbing. Talk to us about it. Talk to us about what you think the state of R&B is at this point.
We're in a beautiful place, man. Shout out to R&B Radio, Urban AC Radio, that has continued to evolve, you know what I mean, into giving us a place to play um, our current R&B music. You know what I mean? Of course, they still show love to the oldies, but they've now carved out more room for us to be current and to
Right.
sell our new albums, our new concerts, and all of our new things. And so I think the state of R&B is amazing as you see so many artists, so many big artists coming to the R&B charts
Mm-hmm.
to kick off their records. You know what I mean? To kick off their campaigns. They want to be here so they can tell their story to the mainstream. Like, look what we've done at R&B Radio. Look
Right.
what we've done at UAC. This is why you should be. This is why we should be part of that conversation.
Uh-huh.
So it's great. And so my record, before we get started, is like, it's fueling that mainstream conversation where people are now seeing Tank in a different light. Tank got a bop featuring Fab. Hold on, what's going on? Am I two-stepping the Tank? Hold on, what's happening? Is Tank in the club? What is going on?
Uh-huh.
And it's that new good energy, but it's still me. It's still love. It's still relationship. It's still about a woman. It's still that thing that I do so well. And so, like, listen, I'm a little older, but it's making me feel 25 again. You know what
Uh-oh.
I mean?
They said this generation, we're aging in reverse. So, we bringing it back. We taking it all the way back. It's the youngsters that, have to really watch. They looking older. They more stressed out. We ain't over there.
Rest. They got to keep up with us, baby. They got to keep up.
Got to keep up. Talk to us about R&B Money. The Vault is dropping Friday, April the 26th, the new album. Talk to us about it. What you got on
We,
there?
you know, we taking that R&B Money album that we dropped last year, 17 amazing songs, 4 number ones off that album, and we're adding 5 more songs to it from
Mm-hmm.
the vault, calling it the vault. In the vault are the ingredients, and I go in the vault and I connect the experience with the ingredients, and that's how you get these 5 new songs, man. And it leads us into the tour, the R&B Money Tour with Carl Thomas and Keri Hilson. And now you get to experience all of this in one night. You get to experience all of this love and all this relations and all this sensuality and sexuality. Like, it just all works together, man. And so
Uh-huh.
we just wanted to put that energy back into a project that I felt like was one of my best. and drive it home by bringing it to you and putting it in your face, in your
All right, I
city.
love that. Now, you talked about the tour, the R&B Money Tour. It's going to be here in the Queen City, June the 16th, over there at the
Yeah.
Belk Theater. Keri Hilson and also Carl Thomas. Talk to me about your selection when you were thinking about, where you wanted to take this.
I needed expensive catalogs.
Uh-huh.
I needed classic music.
Uh-huh.
I needed artists that could get on that stage and deliver it the same way you hear it on that record and hear it on that radio.
That's good.
And that's what they are. And so, people are like, well, what's Carl Thomas been doing? Being preserved for this moment right here. You know what I'm saying? What's Keri Hilson been doing? Keri's been touring and doing her thing all around the world. And now that she's getting ready to drop new music and put some new energy back into her thing, this was the perfect stage for her. So I wanted a classic night. I wanted people to be able to put on some nice clothes and come out and have a good time and enjoy themselves. We got DJ Fly Guy that's gonna keep the good R&B energy rolling, before and in between acts, and then we got the meet and greet. That's just a party for everybody involved. You know what I'm saying? It's
meet and greet.
Yeah. The meet and greet is all three of us.
Oh.
It's not just one of us. You ain't got to run all over the building to find your favorite artist. We'll all three be in that party with you, in that building, man. DJs going, drinks going, pictures flowing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so it's an experience.
It's an experience, and that's what we're getting back to, man. We're getting back to the R&B experience, and I think people are going to enjoy that.
I love that. Now, you talk a lot about R&B money. What does R&B money mean to you? Because everything you do is branded R&B money, R&B money. Talk to us about that.
R&B makes money.
Okay.
That's simple. R&B makes money. If you want to make money in R&B, come see us.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? If you want to talk
expensive, you got serious on me just then. You were like, you want to make money? Come see me.
It's just that simple, because everybody equates success with money, right? And so it's not always that, but in its simplest form, when you're in the black, you know what I mean? Then you are doing your thing. You are successful. We're in the black. So, and R&B is that, and we're letting you know that our expensive music, our experiences, and all of these things connected to our genre of music, we're back at a high level. We're back expensive.
I love it. I love it. And you know what? You're bringing sexy back, because like you stated, when you talk about coming out to your R&B Money Tour, put on your good clothes. You know what I'm saying? Bring your date, fall in love. Think about what you're going to do after the show. You know what I mean?
You better think about it. You better plan it. Huh?
Plan for it.
You better have them candles lit. Huh? Put some heat to that oil. Don't put no cold oil on that woman. Put some heat to that oil.
So I need to know, what is a romantic night to you? Tell us what Tank does.
You know what? There is no one format of a night that is romantic for every encounter, right? And
give us one night.
And I teach that in order to create something romantic for that person, you have to listen to that person.
Okay.
Right? That person may not like going to the movies, but they may be a homebody. You know what I'm saying? So they may not like being out at a restaurant. So you may just have to cook. You know what I'm saying? And you may have to set the table in your dining room a special way and light the candles in there. And then you may have to set the blankets on the couch and have a movie that that they're interested in and that they hadn't seen, and have that Netflix ready to go. You know what I'm saying? And then have their favorite beverage, just like, you know what I'm saying? And maybe they're in the bubble baths. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they do like bubbles. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe they do like bath bombs. I don't know. But you got that available too. All of that is ready. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, heat that all up. Don't put no cold oil on that woman. Don't you do that. Heat that all up. Have it ready to go. So when you pour that oil and you get the massage, oh, come on now. You don't want me to do this now. Don't make me do this.
You are the king, man, and I enjoyed talking to you. Can't wait to see you June the 16th, Belk Theater, Keri Hilson, Carl Thomas, and the infamous Tank. I love it.
Thank you so much.
So I really appreciate you sitting down with me today, for sure.
Anytime.
All right, no doubt. And of course, keep it locked to 105.3 R&B, and we hope to see you now.
You will.
All right, no doubt. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama.